Chiefs and Seahawks, and we did see that money come in on Seattle. Yanni talked about it. It's one-sided. They've gone from a 2.5-point dog to now a solid 3-point home favorite. Agree, disagree? Looking at the total, how are you attacking this one? Kansas City at Seattle Friday night.
Sure, let's talk some Friday night NFL preseason action with the Seahawks and the Chiefs. And as you mentioned, Steve, the money so far has come for Seattle, and it's been significant money. Kansas City opened -2.5, now the Seahawks -3. That has everything to do with the projected starters for these two teams for tonight. The total got open 39.5, got bet up 42.5, and has since come back down and sitting pretty much right where it opened right now in the 39.5 range. We saw Seattle last week. Drew Lock moved the football the whole first half. Then he threw a red zone interception. That was the only reason it wasn't a blowout. They were up 16-3 at halftime. If Lock didn't throw that red zone pick, they could have easily been up by 3 scores at the break. Jalen Milroe played most of the second half. He was able to move the football on the ground fairly efficiently, 38 rushing yards, which is you like a QB as a third stringer who can make plays with his legs as much as his feet. And Seattle's a team that is really emphasizing running the football. They want to run the football in August. They want to run the football in September. There's been a significant amount of emphasis on putting the offensive line together, and there's still questions who's going to start at guard and center for Seattle, so there's urgency there for the linemen. And last week, they had 32 carries for 170 yards, 10 rushing first downs. I would expect a comparable game plan this week. The quote from the beat writer, Mike McDonald, indicated he plans to have his first team offense out there. We only have 1 year of evidence about how, as he as a head coach, handles having his starters in. Last year, Gino and the number ones played only 1 drive in 1 game, week 3, with Sam Darnold being brand new to the team and a new system with Clint Kubiak OC. I expect we'll see the starters for at least for longer than what we saw them last year. McDonald's quote, there might be a couple of guys that will sit based on whether they get out there or not. We're still working through it now, but our guys are going to start the game out. We'll see how long it goes. So we have clearly Seahawks starters playing in this ballgame. And when you see the starters in the field, generally the coach leaves them in until they score at least once and oftentimes twice. Now, Kansas City played their starters in week 1 for 1 series, a series that started on the 13-yard of Arizona's 13-yard line after a turnover. And they scored a touchdown and then moved on to Gardner Minshew and company. Minshew, Mahomes had a 13-yard touchdown drive. Minshew had 2 drives, 1 touchdown. Then Bailey Zappi and Chris Olajuwon, and that duo, not good. They didn't score a point after Minshew left the game. Zappi threw 2 picks. Olajuwon threw had 2 chances, drives to win the game, couldn't move the football either time. 39 passing yards on 13 attempts. It's worth noting, Andy Reid is now 0-4 his last 4 preseason games, a guy that had a decent track record. Haven't seen that in last year or this year when it comes to success for Kansas City. And typically, in years past, Reid gives his offense a series in preseason week 1, and they work their way up to like a full quarter in week 2. From the indications, again, looking at Kansas City's beat writer and looking at Andy Reid's quote, I'm still figuring out who's going to play, not play, the whole deal. So the chance I sit a couple of starters or at least be short with them. We want to make sure we get, here's the key part of the quote. We want to make sure we get a good look at these young guys and just see how it rolls all going forward. And, of course, Reid said there's a good chance Mahomes doesn't play. We'll see how it goes. So there's a chance Mahomes could still play and the starters could still play for Kansas City. And if so, we'll see a bunch of Chiefs money over the next 24 hours or then over the next, 12 hours or 8 hours, whatever it is till kickoff. We'll see some money tonight. But the markets haven't shown any indication that's going to come. And certainly there appears to be more of an urgency for Seattle than Kansas City right now. Reid's 0-4 track record. And in my mind, the under is the best way to bet this ballgame. Even at the current number, you're not getting any worse than the opening number. We expect Seattle to try to run the football. We have a Kansas City second half that's not likely to move the football. And I think there's some value in unders. We've seen the sharp money pour in on the under from the 42.5 that it was earlier in the week. If I'm playing this game, lean Seattle, lean under.
Of course, you can get Teddy's baseball best bets at wagertalk.com. Teddy talked about opening line report every Monday. It's must-see TV. But also you've got your NFL season wins package still available as well. Tell us about that at Wager Talk.
Yeah, I have a 5% big ticket play up in NFL preseason action for tomorrow. And this is one where I do not know where the line is going to move. I couldn't figure out where the line is going to move. I'm just putting it out right now, and we'll lock in at the current number. And you can still get the same number that I put it out at. Visit my homepage, wt.buzz/TC. You talked about the season wins, 103-52 lifetime, 17-4 with the 5% big tickets. And the lines are still available. Some years they're not. This year, the wise guys, the sharp money said, yeah, well, we don't love Teddy's plays as much as perhaps we did other years. Good. That means the lines are still out there for my clients to get. So I would encourage you, if you haven't done so already, get on board with the season win package. And of course, check out that opening line report every Monday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And of course, for this video, be sure to like. That's all we ask. Just hit that like button if you like this type of analysis. Comment below. Tell us what you think. And of course, we're approaching 210,000 subscribers on the Wager Talk YouTube channel. It's a huge number. If you haven't done so, do it now. Subscribe, and you'll get instant alerts every time these videos go live.
Yeah, Teddy's also got daily free plays. Check those out. He's got some NFL free plays up there, a college football free play for the regular season. Free plays galore at wagertalk.com. That's Teddy Covers, and you will see him next this Monday on Opening Line Report right here on Wager Talk TV.